What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And away we go from Nashville. Moore with a return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Brought down on the play by T'Vondre Sweat. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Now it's Lance. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Titans force the turnover on the first series of this game. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense.
Oh, he loses the football. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Did not want to start like that. They get their shot to show what they can do, and they cough it up immediately, and they're off the field in one play.
Did you see what I saw there, Kate? I think I saw the excitement leave their body as somebody else was on top of that fun ball. If you're the type to believe in omens, well, this is a very...
That's grabbed inside the 30. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts parlay the turnover into a lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Has it at the 11. I'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now a give left side. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Back-to-back carries here. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Completed to his running back. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They'll run here with Tajay Spears. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. for a throw here. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Hits the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans get it down to a single point. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Moore with a return. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Oh, the football's loose. And the Colts pick it up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, it did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
His pass caught by Nakua. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down. Lance. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. We've got a close one here. More from Nashville after this. The Titans.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Lone back gets the handoff. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Brought down on the play by Tavondre Sweat. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Titans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return.
It was supposed to be 5 a.m., but
Since they needed a big play, they found it.
Managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Motioning one of the tight ends.
The Ravens.
Another carry for him.
Nah, he lost. He got his ass whooped in the Super Bowl.
The Titans parlay the interception into points. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Moore with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Breaks another tackle, but the ball's out. The ball is out. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
Damn.
1st and 10 from the 34. Give now to the running back. And he made the most of his running room on that one, getting it down to the 27. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Shotgun handoff now for Spears. And this one's going to come to a stop down at the 13-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. A tight end in motion now. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
He brings it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans bump the lead up to 13 points. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Moore with a return. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Lance. Able to find
Nigga didn't even go for it.
and he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Nashville. The Colts trying to make some noise before halftime. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Here's Lance. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Into the hands of Elijah Moore. And he's taken down at the 30. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be first down, Colts. To the air, Lance. Quick slant, taken in by Nakua. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. All set up now for first and 10. From the red zone now. He's on the move. Built up this one off to his running back, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They are throwing it again. On the move, hit it right. Getting close. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to first and goal. Throwing now from the gun. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts make it a 1-score game before halftime. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Fielded at the 7. Oh, he's showing some burst on his return. He's racing past midfield. He could get there. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans will add to their lead at the end of the half. That one right down the middle. And the Titans bump the lead up to 13 points. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Moore with a return. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. One last play before the break. One final shot before halftime. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. And that kick is going to go out of bounds, and you know what that means. That ball is headed to the 40. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Plowing up the middle. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. All right, here we go. 2nd down. They're throwing it. Pocket isn't holding up. There that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up third down.
They'll try and throw it here. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of down. That one hits for 30. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Biombo. It's Biombo. Mm-hmm.
They're going to stay on the ground with Spears. And here's another shot right at the line. Nice back.
Yo, Tim, I'm gonna take the superstar off my lineman.
Third down, 1 yard to go. They'll try and pick this up on the ground.
Tim, you heard?
Is enough.
I'm gonna take the superstar off my lineman and give it to you. I just got, yeah. All right, tell this nigga Chris he in his feelings right now, so give me a minute.
Behind center. Has some space inside the 15. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Yeah. Moochie beat him. The game dropped with 0 seconds left on the clock.
What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just can't score.
And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Titans grow the lead coming out of halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. He finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, but all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away.
Don't answer that because that question sounds crazy.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw Lance. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I agreed with that nigga and he was beefing with me. I was confused. I was on that nigga's side. Nah, we spoke about it when I first got in the chat.
It's his running back. And they catch up to him, but not in
Nah, y'all was playing in the pro end. And I said a comment on Malik's stream, and that nigga was like, Malik was like, yeah, I know, Tash. And the world was like, what? World thought I was. But on the stream, of course, World didn't know he couldn't hear me. I was agreeing with him. I'm like, damn, Malik, every time you drive the ball, the corner's open. And I think he got a shot block like 2-3 times in a row. Motherfucker still won't pass it.
a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Not on the same page with his tight end. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 4th and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Catch is made down the right sideline. They come through with a massive gain there on 4th down, 24 yards, and it's a 1st down. Throwing off the play fake here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Titans are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Titans football, and this could be over quick. This lead huge entering the 4th. Second and 3 now. From the 37. Lays out left side and gets it. It's a gain of 17 on that one.
But that's what it was. That's exactly what it was. I was agreeing with World.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Completed to his running back. Escapes a defender. And they get this down to the 28. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down. He's gonna throw this one. He put everything he had into this one. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds too. Great work. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Moore with a return.
You can't smoke with you?
And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Shake off that previous INT. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side.
There was a window there for a moment. Boy, did they close the gap before that throw could arrive.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Lance. Buys time, rolling right. definitely affected the throw, and it's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at fourth and long. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Gets him the first past the 35. They hit for 16 yards on fourth down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now it's Lance. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's Lance now. Cut out left. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out?
And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And this kick is going to go out of bounds. Oh, my, that's going to place the ball at the 40-yard line.
Hey.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
They'll run here on first down. And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Titans looking like they'll start this season with a win. First down, ball at the 36. One of the tight ends in motion left. First down, and they go right back to it. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Back to the well again. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. And on third down, the Colts going with the nickel here. Back-to-back carries here. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the
Yo, Moochie, you ready?
victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So this winds up a win for the Titans.